For those who don't know, I mean, it's easy to not know. This is Daytona Beach. They say the world's most famous beach. I don't know how you would even measure that, or even going about measuring that. Basically, this comes to the end of one of our quests. The quest, of course, was to touch the body of water on each side of the continental United States. Not the real United States, because, well, the Arctic Ocean is a little far more distant than what I was willing to go through. But here we are, Daytona Beach. Let's do this. Has anybody done this before? Probably. But I have done it this year. I don't know if it's never really on the bucket list. It's just kind of like a see if I can. And it's not been easy. I've been brutalized. Life's been brutalized. Things have gone wrong, things have gone right. But in the end, it's the memories and the suffering and the triumphs that all make it worthwhile.
Hello there, and welcome to another Ocean Vlog. My celebration of touching all the oceans aside, it was a fun day. Unfortunately, I had all this footage from Daytona at the raceway track, and it got corrupted, so I don't have it. So I'm still trying to get it, but no, it's kind of sorry to not have it. But you start in Daytona, go up the course of the beach, and then just riding down 181, which is the beach highway. Resorts, see it from around. It's kind of interesting watching the town wake up. And if you're curious of whether or not I'm on Daytona Beach at night, I was, but I didn't record anything because, well, you know, sometimes you just don't want to lug the camera all the way along. trip had been going very well, and we're moving along, and finally, you can see all the beach, all the blood, sweat, and tears that we've gone through in this trip. We're at Daytona Beach, heading north, heading kind of in the home stretch, headed on our way home. I thought it would be kind of boring, but then I found this next area. I guess it was the Beach Palm Trail, where you can see the Florida jungle, as it were, kind of just close in on you, and you found these kind of roads which were just spectacular and worth riding. Riding through it all was so much fun. It just seemed to put a canopy over your motorcycle, and you could just ride and ride and ride. Not have to worry about anything.
Look at this park, in the middle of Georgia, on the coast of Georgia. You can see, it's kind of just right on the coast, kind of like how the swampland is. The ground itself is very soft. Don't worry too much about the clouds, they change so fast it doesn't really matter. Sure, there's just incredible. And getting off the highway is what it all makes it possible.
Until eventually, moving up the coast, I found my next stop, which would be Charleston, South Carolina. I would spend some time there, but it was so worth it.
danger of drowning? Oh, come on. That's what a lot of the area looks like. A swamp. So, let's see more what the waterfront's like.
Look at that man over there, he's gonna see what I mean. Howdy, baby, don't you wanna go?
Oh, son of a bitch. But if you look straight out, there's an island that has a flag flying over it. That is not Fort Sumter. The island to the right is. The funny thing about Fort Sumter was it withstood bombardment for about a day. And after about a day, they surrendered. And the opening battle of the Civil War ended with no casualties, which is the irony there. Still more to see, lots more to check out, but this is just one dock in Charleston. I mean, Charleston is that you can have rooftop bars when it's only like 3 or 4 story buildings, since they're so low in the historic district. Makes it a lot easier for people like this to have rooftop bars, especially since it doesn't snow here much. I don't think at all. Because if it were just, it doesn't snow here at all. These people are what we call winter wimps. City market. Overall, I'd say the Fort Sumter exhibit is very good. Other than a few things which kind of go beyond the scope of just Fort Sumter, and they talk about all the national monuments. I kind of think that if you're going to get a very important message from someone that, you know, it should be dedicated to the specifics of Fort Sumter and what it symbolized. They actually got the flag that flew under Fort Sumter that was there, in there, torn to shreds, of course.